Hi, I'm Tara and welcome to my channel Discovering Vegan Food. Today we're going to do a really nice sandwich. It's with tofu, pickles, sun-dried tomatoes. It's going to be with a baguette and also a sandwich. So let's get started. Okay, so the tofu that I use is called tofu and mine is extra large. It is 450 grams of tofu. The normal size comes in 240 grams and it does usually about 2 sandwiches. I'm a little bit of a monster when it comes to sandwiches and tofu, so it does 2 sandwiches for me. It might be less for you. But I also make my own tofu, so if you want to check out another one of my videos, it's how to make tofu at home. It's just as good as tofu. No, I'm joking. Mine is absolutely better, so go and check out my video, but this is really good as an alternative and if you don't have time to make your own tofu, okay? This is what the tofu looks like for those of you that have never handled or looked or touched or seen a tofu in their life. This is what it looks like. It comes in an outer packaging. You just open it, drain it. This particular one doesn't need pressing, so you can just dry it with some paper napkins and then we're gonna slice it. For other tofu, you do need to press it, but just look at the back for directions. Tofu does not need and this is the kind of width that we want here. Okay, you can cut it thicker or thinner as you wish. So with your leftover tofu, because mine is extra large, I do have some leftover. What you do is just put them into I have a glass container here. Use whatever container you like and just top it up with water. Make sure that the tofu is covered, okay, so that it doesn't go off. So we're going to place the tofu into a container or a bowl, and what we're going to do is marinate it, okay? So soy sauce I am going to use, and just use enough just to cover. So however much that is. Okay, you can just give it a little shake. Also, which is really good, is a sealable bag. Okay, and I just give that. Okay. So I've just transferred it into a resealable bag from the bowl because it's a lot easier to marinate. And what we're going to do is we're just going to leave this now for 30 minutes, or you can do it overnight. Okay, so we have 60 grams of flour. Now we're going to add a teaspoon of garlic granules, a teaspoon of onion granules. Still a little bit left. Okay, and we're just gonna add in a pinch of salt because we've already done the soy sauce. We don't want it to be too salty, okay? And feel free to get your creative juices going on this. You know, add whatever herbs that you would like to add. Okay, so our marinade is done. We have waited 30 minutes. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna dip the tofu into the flour, okay? And then we are going to fry it. Okay. So I'm going to make a baguette and 2 slices of bread, okay? Otherwise known as a sandwich. Okay, so we're just gonna add butter. And what I'm gonna do is actually put them face down on the frying pan. So we're just gonna toast them on either side and then put our ingredients inside. Add our tofu to the pan. Now I just use some olive oil, but I also use coconut oil as well, but feel free to use the oil of your choice. And now I'm just going to add the baguette face down with the butter so that we can put it nice and toasty. And the same with the other one as well. Now your tofu is done and we're just going to let the oil drip off. Okay, so now let's start building our sandwich. Okay, so you've already got these toasted, your tofu's done. And this is vegan mayonnaise, sun-dried tomatoes, and sriracha mayonnaise. But what I've done is use the vegan mayonnaise and added sriracha sauce. We've also got tomatoes and gherkins. Okay, so let's start building.
Okay, so on this one we're going to use mayo. Okay, and this one we're going to use sriracha. So I love the sriracha mayonnaise. Let's just add our tofu. 2, 3 on that one, and 2 on this one. Some sun-dried tomatoes. Exactly, feel free again to experiment, put whatever you like in this. This is just the things that I like in a sandwich. Okay, this one I'm just going to do normal tomatoes. There we go. And now some gherkins. Nearly run out of gherkins, so there, that'll do. Okay, look at that, yum yum. Okay, and the same with the other. Oh, doesn't that look delicious? Good enough to eat. Okay, let's see what the baguette tastes like. Let's see which one is the best. It's going to be pretty hard to beat. That is absolutely beautiful. That's with the sriracha mayonnaise. Okay, excuse me. Okay, let's try the other one with sun-dried tomatoes. I can't choose. They're both delicious. Okay.